Yo, what's Gucci, everybody? It's your boy, ssjk-dots, the first black Super Saiyan in the world, 500 and I'm back here with another video. Look, I got some things I want to say real quick. James Gunn, Peters for Fron. I'm liking the slate, the plan y'all got set up. One thing I appreciate about what this slate is recently doing, it is literally selling out some of the comics that they are using for inspiration for this slate, which is good. This should be a running theme that should be happening again to help get comic sales, back up. Saw Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow sold out on Amazon. I'm glad I got my copy, lickety split. But that shit's selling on Amazon. I love that shit. I like a lot of things James was saying, talking about, how the DC universe was very disconnected, which was very true. Lack of consistency, all that. But mainly this video here, I'm going to talk about is, so, James Gunn addressed on Instagram to some individual that, this is all reboot. So this is like Flashpoint the comic, basically. This Flash movie is literally going to be like Flashpoint the comic. And it was kind of what I assumed it was going to be. A soft reboot, just like how in comic is. It's a soft reboot. Some things change, some things stay the same. Everything's not completely different, but some things are altered, but some still remain the same in a sense. Now, with the soft reboot, you can get rid of and keep whatever you want. Keep the stuff that is successful. Now, Ezra Miller, under no circumstance do I think should stay. For one, I think he has disrespected the Flash brand. I don't think he respects it. He can say all he wants, blah, blah, but his actions show that he doesn't. Yeah, he's on a path to change now. Whoop-de-freaking-do. But the shit he was doing, especially in Hawaii, all this stuff, like, bro, you shouldn't even be doing this shit in the first place, especially with the high profile you at. I understand you a person, you an individual, you have your own problems and shit, but at the high profile you are at, under no circumstances the shit you did, okay. And there needs to be repercussions for the bullshit you did. Now, this Flash movie needs to come out regardless. This is a movie over $200 million. Me personally, if I was in this situation, I'm still releasing the movie. I don't give a fuck. Because we invested too much money. There's other people who worked on this movie besides Ezra Miller, Sasha Kali, Michael Keaton. You have the people that worked on the CGI, people that worked on the people that are actually filming. Hell, even the janitor working on the set. A whole bunch of people worked on this damn movie. And I would never allow one actor to prevent me from wanting to see a movie come to life.
You learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
But still, Ezra Miller, he gotta go. I don't care if he's part of the LGBTQ community. I don't care if he's part of, I don't care if he's white. I don't care if he plays a popular character like Flash. I don't care. He needs to go. The dude is problematic. He's been doing fuck shit. And he need to go. Just like how I remember in 2021, Zack Snyder brought Amber Heard back on set to come film for Zack Snyder's Justice League when it was known evidence out there that she was literally admitting to abusing and hitting Johnny Depp.
And I watched you lie, and then I
didn't punch you. By the way, I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you, babe. You're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
No.
Hell, I mean, Johnny Depp's finger was already enough evidence. His severed finger. And, her shitting in the bed. But, the court system was like, nah, Amber's right. Go ahead, Amber. You win. Now they had another case, and Johnny won that, which he should have, as he should. But just because the law says one thing doesn't mean it's right. If it was a law to go around and blow people brains out, you should you should use your brain and know that that's not okay. Just because the law says you can just go around and blow somebody's brains out doesn't mean it's okay to do it. Use your fucking brain. You know, I don't care if the law said, oh, they innocent or guilty. Nah, if there's evidence that proves that they are guilty and you still trying to tell me they innocent, fuck no. I ain't stupid. We heard the fucking tape. Bitch over talking about, oh, I didn't really hit you, John. Like, bitch, you hit him. Stop acting like you didn't. The fuck? You did it. You know, Zack Snyder saw that shit. It was like, well, still gonna bring it on to, like, no. The fuck you doing? Like, have some moral consistency. James Gunn. I understand he went through some fuck shit. Disney fired him over tweets and stuff that don't really prove anything. At the end of the day, you can rule it out as jokes. Not saying I condone those jokes in the way he was doing it. Not saying I'm against them type of jokes. I mean, I'm the same motherfucker be watching South Park and Family Guy. You know, it's a time and place for certain jokes. But Disney did fire him over some fuck shit. And, you know, over some stuff that wasn't even true. People implying, you know, the pedophile, all this shit. All that bullshit. Right? With no actual hard evidence. Until I see hard evidence. Like, hard evidence. Not no tweet or a joke. Like, hard evidence. Like, real shit. Then we can get to that point. But at this moment, no. So, run around here saying James a pedophile. Blah. No. Nuh-uh. Evidence. Not no jokes. Evidence. Now, shouts out to DC for hiring him and giving him, you know, give him a job and allowing him to flesh out and lead this universe with Peter Safran at his side working on the business. But James and Peter, you two both need to get rid of Ezra Miller. I don't give a fuck if this movie does good. I don't care. I hope this movie does do good for everybody else that worked on the movie. But Ezra Miller need to go. He can claim all he wants. He cares. But if you really cared and gave a fuck, you would have never, ever, ever did the shit you was doing in Hawaii, getting in all this controversy, all this shit. Like, you make the fans look bad. You make the fans that want to support you look bad. You know, how is it you gonna have a discussion, somebody going like, man, Ezra Miller Flash better than Chris Evans Captain America, and someone brings up to you, well, your actor goes around beating up women, bruh. How am I gonna respond to that? You can't. You can't. And we shouldn't. With that shouldn't even have to be in our conversations when we talk about these actors and their characters they're associated with. Like, you want to be able to talk about these characters and stuff, and, you know, not have all this controversial shit around them. Like, just so you want to talk about the character, just the character. But since this actor is tied to it, his controversy ends up bleeding into it, and that's what it has done. I remember when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, and then it was the day before or after. I think it was the day after. Some article came out on Twitter of Ezra Miller doing some more bullshit. I think it was the grooming allegations, and that you know, people talked about it for a day, then moved on. They're back talking about Will Smith slapped him at the Oscars. This motherfucker got grooming allegations against him, and we focused on Will Smith slapping dude at the Oscars, and Chris Rock ain't even mad about it like that. He kept it pushing and moved on. Not saying it was okay, but he moved on, and everybody else still harping on it. And the person that had it done to him ain't even worried about it like that no more. He moved on, and he clearly moved on. This person got literal allegations of potential grooming. Everybody's still making excuses for it, trying to justify it, all this bullshit. When it's like, bro, you keep making like, they can't even market this movie with him on the red carpet, because that's how controversial if you can't market him on, if you cannot put him on the red carpet or have him in the marketing or do interviews with Ezra Miller, that says to you, James Gunn, Peter Safran, y'all need to let this motherfucker go. Don't even try to make it work. He has done enough damage. He can move on to go do some other work elsewhere. But this Flash shit, he need to go. Recast a new actor. Get somebody new. Get somebody who actually can run. Don't get a motherfucker who be ice skating and shit. Motherfucker run like he ice skating and shit. Nigga, run.
Mouse on the outside, bolts in front, and Dix can't go with him.
Run. Fuck you ice skating for? Run, nigga. He need to go. I don't care how well this movie does. That movie can do well. But he still need to go. He need to go. I mean, y'all let go of Henry Cavill. Y'all was willing to let go of Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't care if they did. But, you know, if you can let them go, you can let Ezra Miller go. I don't care if Ezra Miller gonna be sad about it and be butthurt and cry and shit. Bro, I don't give a fuck. You have not respected this character, the universe you're in, and you are a negative on DC. You're not a positive on DC. Go somewhere else and do that shit. But on DC right now, we don't need your drama. We don't need Ezra Miller's drama. And it's still going to be there. When I guarantee you when the Flash movie comes out, the conversation's going to come up again. It's going to come up again. And we don't need that. We don't need that. Imagine if Avengers Infinity War came out and, I don't know, RDJ did something crazy. Like, I don't know, he went and shot somebody in the head. And you all in conversations of RDJ killing somebody trumped this movie. That is not good press you want around your movie. You don't want bad press around your movie. You want to have some good press. So you can at least hope for, you know, a good box office and all that stuff. Some movies get bad press and still, you know, somehow do good. But them rare. You want to have a movie with good press, good reception, and make good money. You rather be in the green and not in the red. I'd rather be in the green and not in the red. You know, I want to be in the positives, not the negatives. You guys, Ezra Miller, and last thing I'm gonna say, he's protected in Hollywood. Whether he's LGBTQ, playing a popular character, and he's white. All these attribute to why he's being protected the way he is. And I don't fuck with that shit. Because if Will Smith, a black actor, or just, let's use Johnny Depp. If Johnny Depp did the shit Will Smith did, if Johnny Depp did the shit Ezra Miller did, well, we already seen what happened. Shit, he got fired from WB, and they kept that bitch Amber Heard on, over, you know, shitting in the bed and shit. They kept her ass on. And it's like, nah, okay, get rid of them both. Get rid of them both then. Or keep them both on. Like, I don't like that shit. They both in some controversy, okay. Dismiss them both. Or keep them both on until, you know, you see what happens in court. Then boom. But nah, I don't fuck with that shit. We gotta call a spade a spade. And with Ezra, Ezra protected. He's protected. And that shit is nasty. Because if it was John Boyega, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Bill Burr, or anyone in that position that's not of those groups, boom. Gone. Dismissed. Canceled. All that type of shit. But Ezra keeps getting excuses from him because he's mentally ill. That mental illness shit goes so only can go so far. Shit, there's a lot of fucking serial killers that's mentally ill. Just because they claim mentally ill, is that an excuse for what they did? Not saying Ezra Miller killed people, but dude going around beating up people, all this shit. Like, bro, you are a high profile actor and you doing this shit. Like, bruh, what are you doing? You have fans and people that follow you, and you doing this shit. Like, you doing this shit. Stop. Change. Be better. Shit, it's crazy to me. It's crazy how NBA YoungBoy is evolving as a person better than Ezra Miller. And looking at where he came from and seeing it now. Like, come on, Ezra. Come on. Come on, bro. You gotta step your game up because you doing foul shit that not even I can't fuck with. But you guys, thank you for watching this. Sorry it's a little long, but I had to say it because, you know, I had a conversation with somebody on Twitter about this. Now, you know, let's do a video. Let's make it into content. I want him gone. I don't give a fuck. And you know what? This is going to sound fucked up. It's going to sound really fucked up. I've been wanting him gone as Flash since 2017. And you know what? This just gives it more reason for him to be gone. And I didn't like him as Flash in 2017. I didn't like how he was portrayed in that movie. I didn't like that weird, quirky shit. You know, him, Barry Allen not having friends and shit, being a fucking, like, what the fuck is this shit? Joining the Justice League because I ain't want friends.
You are? Just like that.
Yeah, I need friends.
What the fuck is that type of shit? What? He can't even run. His lightning's not even the right color. And his suit, them ugly ass fucking wires and shit. What the fuck type of Flash suit is that? Like all this metal armor and shit. The fuck does Flash need a metal armor suit for? Just give us some basic ass tights that look dope. You know, kind of like the, you know, shouts to the CW. Something simple but dope looking. Simple but cool. That's all you need for Flash. The motherfucker heals really fast. What the fuck you need a suit with armor for? Extra shit. That's like Superman getting armor in Injustice, in those Injustice games. It's just fucking stupid. Why the fuck you got armor? Nigga, you Superman. Your whole skin is armor. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. But recast Ezra Miller and get him the fuck out of here. James Gunn and Peter's front. If y'all keep him on, that's some foul shit. That's some foul shit. That's foul. Get rid of him. He tarnished the brand. He's a detriment to the brand. Get rid of him. Alright, guys, might head out. Because I have peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz, no drugs, like I always say. Doses.
What did you do? What did you do?